Hi class. The culture patterns from the 9 culture syndromes in our reading that I'm going to discuss today is the active and the passive culture. The active culture, which is the culture that I'm a part of, is the American culture. The American culture is considered as an individualistic culture, which means we are responsible for ourselves. Going in more depth of being responsible for ourselves, an example of that would be if we do something or we make a mistake or we lead by example, we are responsible for whatever action that we make for ourselves. We don't find someone else to take that responsibility for us. We do that more for ourselves. Self-fulfillment is also looked highly upon in our culture, meaning that if we do something great and we get a pat on the back because of it, or we get some kind of self-fulfillment out of it, we're going to continue to do that in order to keep feeling prideful for whatever we do or whatever that job or responsibility was that day. The passive culture, such as China, Japan, those cultures are a little bit different compared to the active culture. So basically they do whatever they can to fit into their cultural status. So if their culture is forming something new, or they're going by a certain rule or certain law or certain trend or something like that, they will follow that culture pattern in order to fit into that particular culture. It's almost unjust for them to go outside of that culture pattern or that culture status because they feel the need to fit into their own culture. That's how the passive and the active culture are so different. It's because the active culture wants to do things on their own and for their own, as the passive culture wants to do things for a hierarchy or for a certain culture that they believe in and that they feel the need to adjust to. So that is my my culture perspective on the different patterns, and I chose the passive and the active culture to fit the American culture and to contrast to the China and Japan culture. Thank you.